I've noticed it's a historical low inventory for housing, especially in our area. You and I, Mike and I are sort of neighbors. We live not too far from each other.
Yeah.
And so I've noticed in our area, it's not only is there a rise in remote work, so less people are needing to move, but people are locked into those lower rates. I mean, of course, there are
Sure.
many factors, but people aren't wanting to sell. So we'll see what happens in the next 6 to 12 months. But as of right now, I have some friends who are local real estate agents, and they've told me the market is hot. Our area, New York Metro Area, people are still trying to move out to the burbs from the city, from New York City. And there's a low inventory. So that's that supply and demand, which is what makes up the markets.
That's right. If you need
Absolutely.
to buy a house, you need to buy a house. You need to live somewhere, so you
Exactly.
just have to. And if you're not buying a house, you're renting something somewhere, and
And
rents
rents.
are incredibly expensive too.
Exactly. Exactly. You
So,
take the words right out of my mouth. Yes,
you're
exactly.
you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, and that's why you're not really seeing, inflation really cool. Is personally, I think that there was a lot of stimulus created, and during the pandemic,
Hmm.
our nominal GDP has grown by well north of 25% in 3 years. I mean, that's tremendous growth in a really short period of time. I mean, what did they think was going to happen?
Exactly. They increase the
Right.
money supply. And then,
Right.
there are three ways to reduce inflation. You raise rates, you reduce the quantity of money via balance sheets and tightening of credit. And then number three, you reduce government spending. And that government spending is not getting reduced. It's mass government spending, as you've been tweeting about it in your charts. And, that's about 40 or 50% of GDP is this government spending. So maybe that's what's holding up that number and making it look much better than it actually is.